Now, I know there's a lot of text on this. I will make this available afterwards. The reason I wanted to talk about the Dunning-Kruger effect is because, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is because I've seen so many experienced execs, series producers lose their way. And I was like, why is that happening? Like, why are people losing confidence so much in themselves when they've done so much in their career? And it's basically this Dunning-Kruger effect. It's basically where I realize I've actually had a spelling error in that. My apologies. So there's the four stages of competence: unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. And basically it's like, how the levels of how you learn stuff. So when you start, you don't know what you don't know. And then you realize, oh yeah, I know what I don't know. And then you learn, oh, I know what I know, but then I also know what I don't know yet. And where this overlaps is that at the start, you can be really overconfident because you're completely blissfully unaware of how much knowledge you have yet to learn. We've all met that runner who's like, I know everything. And you're like, easy there, Tiger. Take your time, work your way up through the ranks. And that's just it. That's why we work our way up through the ranks. Why you need a little bit of time as a runner, why you need time as a researcher, why you need time as an AP. Don't rush through those steps because you're learning in every job you do. So don't be trying to rush yourself too fast. So when you reach the stage of conscious incompetence, it's here you become aware of your limitations. And this is often when overconfidence drops and humility increases, and a person starts to realize the complexity of the role they're in. You then move into conscious competence, where skills improve with effort and focus, and self-assessment becomes more accurate, and confidence starts to build appropriately. So this is probably like the happiest stage where you're really thriving in your job. You know what you're doing, you know how to do it, and you're doing really well. And then you reach the stage of unconscious competence where the skill is mastered and becomes automatic. But at this stage, you may actually underestimate how hard the skill is for other people. So it's the opposite of the Dunning-Kruger effect, or the Dunning-Kruger effect, which is the overconfidence at the start. So the reason I'm bringing this up is just to be aware of the different stages of psychology of the jobs that you're in. It's how you move from ignorance to mastery and highlighting the importance of self-awareness in the process. Um, so yeah, that was a little bit of research that I just found really, really interesting. If anyone wants to query any more about that or ask any more about that.